Melody's Magic, The Tale of a Little Singing Cat. Chapter 1, A Little Cat Who Loved to Sing. Deep in the forest, nestled among nature, lay a village called Harmony. The animals of the village loved music and communicated their feelings through singing and playing instruments. In a quiet corner of this village lived a little white cat named Melody, who loved singing more than anyone. From morning until night, Melody hummed tunes to the sky, dreaming of the day she could perform in the village music festival. However, Melody's voice was so soft that she couldn't sing confidently like the other animals. Among the loud birds and powerful singers like the lion, her voice was easily drowned out. Maybe my voice doesn't matter to anyone, she thought, feeling disheartened. Even so, Melody continued singing alone under the starry sky every night. Chapter 2, The Storm's Arrival. One day, a sudden storm swept through the peaceful village. The storm, which had started in a neighboring town, tore through Harmony, destroying its precious music hall and instruments. Even the grand organ, a symbol of the village, was ruined. What was once a place filled with music fell into silence. After the storm passed, the villagers tried to repair their instruments, but the scale of the damage was overwhelming. A village without music isn't harmony at all, they lamented, their hearts heavy with sorrow. Music and singing stopped entirely. Seeing this, Melody felt her chest ache. Is there something I can do to help? She wondered. Chapter 3, A Decision Under the Stars. One night, while practicing her singing under the stars, Melody gazed up at the sky and thought, my voice may be small, but maybe it can give someone hope. At that moment, a tiny flame of courage ignited in her heart. The next day, Melody went to the village square and built a small stage. Broken instruments lay scattered around, and no one paid her any attention. Still, Melody sang bravely. At first, no one noticed her voice, but as her song continued, the pure, gentle melody began to ride the wind, spreading throughout the village. Chapter 4, Notes of Hope. As Melody's voice reached the entire village, something magical happened. Broken instruments began to regain their sound, and wilted flowers came back to life, their colors restored. Sparkling notes danced in the air, softly healing the hearts of the villagers. Whose voice is that? The animals murmured, gathering in the square. There, they found Melody singing. Everyone was astonished and moved, captivated by her beautiful voice. Her small song had grown into a force that enveloped the entire village. Soon, the villagers began to sing along, creating a grand chorus that filled the square. Inspired by Melody, they started repairing their instruments, rediscovering their love for music. Chapter 5, The Hero of Harmony Village. Eventually, the village's music hall was rebuilt, and Harmony was filled with music more beautiful than ever before. Melody became known as the hero of music, and her voice enchanted everyone who visited the village. However, Melody never sought special treatment. She continued singing under the starry sky, just as she always had. My song only matters if it touches the hearts of others, she said with a warm smile. Thanks to Melody, Harmony Village regained its title as the Village of Music, and her songs became a legend, told for generations. Melody herself came to understand the power of her voice to change the world, and she vowed to keep singing forever. The Challenge of Boxer Cat Max. Chapter 1, A Small Fighter in a Ruined City. This is Storm City, a desolate and crumbling metropolis. Once a thriving urban center, it has been reduced to ruins under the control of gangs and lawless groups. Broken buildings, abandoned cars, and fearful residents, both humans and animals, hiding in the shadows, were all that remained. In a corner of this city lived a small white kitten named Max. His home was part of an abandoned boxing gym. Surrounded by a broken ring and worn-out punching bags, Max trained his fists every day. The city was ruled by a ruthless gang called the Iron Paw Gang. They demanded exorbitant protection fees from the city's inhabitants and mercilessly punished those who refused to comply. Max was infuriated by the gang's tyranny, but frustrated by his own lack of power to do anything about it. One day, the gang's leader, Blow, delivered a citywide ultimatum. If you don't pay up by next week, we'll burn the city to the ground." As despair spread among the people, Max clenched his fists and declared, "I can't stand by and watch anymore." Chapter 2: The Underground Fight Club. To save the city, Max knew he needed the strength to confront the Iron Paw gang directly. While gathering information, he learned of the Underground Fight Club, where the gang generated much of their wealth. In this brutal arena, the strongest fighters from across the ruined city fought for money and power. "If I can keep winning here, maybe I'll get a shot at challenging the gang's boss directly," Max thought as he stepped into the fight club. The place was filled with terrifying opponents: a massive dog, a muscular gorilla, and a cold, calculating eagle, each more intimidating than the last. Max's first match was a grueling test. His opponent was Crash, a bulldog with overwhelming strength. Using his small stature and agility, Max dodged Crash's powerful attacks and exploited an opening in the final round, delivering a decisive blow and securing his first victory. Chapter 3: Trials and Growth. As Max continued to fight in the underground arena, he faced increasingly formidable opponents and honed his skills. Along the way, he met new allies who became his support system: Slim, a resourceful rabbit whose family had been taken by the gang, and Rocky, a reformed bear and former champion of the Fight Club. Slim excelled at gathering intelligence, uncovering the gang's weaknesses and strategies. Rocky used his past experience as a champion to help Max refine his techniques. "Your speed and timing are your greatest weapons," Rocky advised. Inspired by his friends, Max grew stronger with each passing day. Chapter 4: The Final Battle, Gang Leader Blow. After a series of consecutive victories, Max earned the right to challenge Blow, the leader of the Iron Paw gang. Blow, a massive and muscular tiger, wielded a terrifying reputation built on countless victories in battle. The fight took place in the heart of Storm City, at a ruined square, surrounded by the gang's members. The showdown between Max and Blow began with overwhelming tension. Blow's punches were so powerful they shook the ground, and Max initially struggled to keep up. But remembering Rocky's words, Max stayed calm, studying Blow's movements and finding his rhythm. In the final round, Max narrowly dodged one of Blow's devastating punches and seized the opportunity to deliver a perfectly timed uppercut. The punch connected with precision, sending Blow collapsing to the ground. A heavy silence fell over Storm City before the crowd erupted into cheers. Chapter 5: A Reborn City. With Blow's defeat, the Iron Paw gang lost its grip on the city, and Storm City was liberated. The people hailed Max as their new leader, but he humbly said, "I just wanted to protect my home." Max rebuilt the abandoned boxing gym, transforming it into a symbol of hope for the city. The gym became a place where both young animals and people trained, learning to stand strong in the face of adversity. Max's story of courage and determination brought light to the once ruined city, inspiring its residents to dream of a brighter future.